How's it going, everyone? Today I'm going to be doing a review of the Pvramid Dark Construct Shadoweave, the whiteout edition. I'm mainly going to just be talking about the material itself. The artwork and the overall design of it is phenomenal, especially if you're a Shadow player. I mean, you can't go wrong. I've never gotten one of these in with my mats, so this must be either new or just for like the chase mats, which I didn't really realize that this was one of the chase mats, but apparently there was only 22 released, so it was pretty heavily limited. And then what's cool is the stitching will glow in the dark, which I'll try to show on camera, but I don't know how well it'll show up. So just to kind of show things off real quick, it is a very thin fabric in comparison to some of their other mats that they have come out with. In comparison to the Odyssey marble fabric, I would say it's about the same in its like thinness, but one thing that the Shadoweave material has is, I would say it's a little bit fuzzier than this. This feels a little bit just more smooth with a little bit of texture to it, whereas this, like, it has all of these threads going through it, which you can't really feel. One thing that I'd relate it to is like your curtains or some like drapes. In my opinion, it feels just like my curtains that are hanging up right next to me. My cousin said that it kind of like feels like a couch. So it's very soft, very comfortable. I can kind of show just like some slides on it. These are just like whatever cards. But it has a great hand, great smooth slide to it. It slides over the ink very well. If you're playing or adding a card from deck to hand and you go to like slide it, you're gonna have like no problem really sliding it. The only real issue, I guess, is with the stitched edges, which is kind of just with any stitched edges. You just gotta kind of fling it upwards towards the end. But it's not like any real negative. One of the main reasons why I like cloth mats more than pad mats or like the mouse pad mats is it's easier to pick up your cards. And so even though this is like a very thin material, I still feel like it's pretty easy to pick up and put down my cards, and it's not hindering me in any way. But overall, it's very smooth. I don't feel like there's any sort of positive or negative side in comparison to some of the other materials that people are using. I'll flip it over just to kind of show comparison. And one thing you can kind of notice here is it's diagonal and it has waves in it. I think the waves are in it because of it being stitched and maybe something to do with like it being pressed, because when I ironed my Odyssey marble mat the other day, it kind of got a little bit wavy, but it's not like a big deal at all. I mean, it's fabric, like it's not going to lay perfectly flat. If you want it to, then you better go buy a mouse pad playmat. But I wouldn't say like it's necessarily miscut, but it's just more like misaligned, because these edges over here are perfectly in line with the other side, but just at a diagonal. So I don't know why that is, but it doesn't really bother me because it's folded in half. And the construct side does look really nice, and it slides just the same. I don't feel really any difference, but I personally like the window side more. Just to kind of, I guess, explain, construct is very good Yu-Gi-Oh monster, but the amount of detail in Winda's like face and eyes is astounding to me. I'll try to get a little closer. Just the overall detail in general is pretty crazy to me that they were able to get that on a material like this tablecloth type of material. So I'll see if I can get the glow in the dark. So basically what you were able to see is all of the light just from me recording this video, which I've only been recording the last 7 minutes, and that's how much it glowed. And it glue all the way around. Glowed, glue, I don't know what the correct pronunciation or word is for that. but it definitely glows in the dark, which is like way cool. It glows a lot better than the tour guide mat that they did for Halloween, and that was with the ink. So phenomenal job on this mat. And the other one that I got was the purple with blue ink, and then I can show that one just like briefly if you're interested. Sticker. And so in the pictures, it looked like this was a lighter blue, almost like a white color. But just the overall ink job is phenomenal. So they say that they have some artisan ink press people, and they are experts in their craft, I will say. It looks really great. But that's kind of just a little review of the Shadoweave mats, the dark construct mats, and more so over talking about the Shadoweave material since it's a newer one. I would like to try the dragon skin and a few of the others that they've come out with, but maybe over time we can kind of break the bank and see what else we can do. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions about it, you can comment down below, and I'll catch you guys later.